And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Transport Fever 2 in our Uber production series. All right, last episode we got some stuff and things done. Truck system, construction materials, Flexion's growing. It's kind of stagnating. Is that word, stagnating? We're working on more delivery of the said construction materials. I added a bunch of trucks. I had like 4 trucks. We're using the sweet Fords. They can hold only 9, but they can travel faster. They can go a whole 25 miles an hour. How about that? Super duper fast. But yeah, we want to get a bus system in Pinkton over here. Mainly because I would like to link these two cities up and get a little bit of money rolling in, a little bit of growth over here as well. Let's do, I want to configure this as well. We're going to configure this. We're going to have you and you and you and you. And then you. And then you. There we go. Okay. Bus system. Here we go. We want buildings and bus. So let's see. There's really not a huge amount, there's not a lot of urban sprawl over here. But we'll do our best getting all the things covered. Okay, and then we definitely want one right downtown here. Okay, we're going to want one over in this neighborhood. That can go across, that can go down into here, and then probably one out here in no man's land. No real reason for that one to be there other than we needs it. Okay, so hopefully this encourages the city. Hopefully. It encourages the city to grow a little bit. Now I could do tram in here. That is a possibility. I've already got some good roads laid out. If we want to do tram, I think this might be worthy of a tram system. So let's spin you around. Right smack in the middle. Okay, tram station there. Now we need to upgrade electric tram. Let's get these roads first. No, I didn't. This one I wanted, and maybe this little segment. And I need this segment. And then this segment. Okay, and then probably these, this, and then this. Okay, and one last segment in here. Need to tie those together. Okay, we have, I think, tram going all the way around. Coming around, hitting this. But the only part of town that I'm sort of avoiding or ignoring right now is way out here. Okay. So, this should be straightforward enough. We have lines, so let's do a new line. And this is going to be pink clockwise. And I would love to make him pink, but well, we got a standard to keep here. Pink counterclockwise. This one can be more on the pinkish nature. How about that? Counterclockwise. Instead of red, we're going pink. So let's add station clockwise. Here to here to here to here. Okay, that's your clockwise. Counterclockwise. Okay, that works. Now, it's all squared away. Let's get... Whew, look at all these. It's been a while since I have looked at type T1. Trailing T1 has been preserved in a museum. Okay, well, if it's in a museum, it must be worth it, right? Let's do... To put 23 passengers? Yeah, let's do 2 of these. You are going to be blue. And you are going to be clockwise. A couple more. You're going to be pink. And you are going to be counterclockwise. Yay! Look at the wires. Oh, the wires are just everywhere. Where? Excuse me. Where do you think you're headed? Seriously? Okay, whatever. Now we're going to want another line. So this is going to be flex to pink bus line. So this can be a dark cyan color. So you to you. Glorious. Now, can we add a waypoint like right in here? Okay. So after Spring Street, really, you can't. Now, can I add a waypoint maybe to the middle lane? No, see, I can't. Why is that? Let's bulldoze this and add it to here. Okay, now let's look at this. Manage line. Add here. Bingo. You still can't quite manage changing lanes, huh? Really? Huh. That's interesting. You can't just turn into here? That is very bizarre. Why can't you switch lanes? I have no idea why that's so derpy. Let's set Center Street. Let's set this to Terminal 1. That should, yeah, there we go. Nice right turn there, then a left turn, and then another. Yeah, it's a lot of lefts, but it is what it is. Now, if we took this out, And we said Spring Street is also going to be on this one. Okay, that's still really weird. So after Center Street, should we add... Ooh, let's add a waypoint going this way. Okay. Add this. Well, that makes it a little cleaner. A little bit cleaner. Very bizarre how the whole changing lane thing works. Okay. So now that we have that, we can look at our destinations here. We're at 615 for you and only 105 for Pinkton. 106, it's slowly going up. But connecting these two cities, Pinkton's destinations should skyrocket. Because it's not only going to be getting all the destination in Flexton, it's also going to be getting destinations over here in Dawnstar. Because we're dropping people off right by the train stop. You should see that really, really easily. The number of destinations in Flexton itself will go up a little bit, but not overly much. Okay, so we have to use a regular road depot and do passenger. 10 people. And forgot. Oh yeah, it was a light cyan, or no, it was a decent dark cyan color. And go. Okay. Destinations increasing. Excellent. So in the end, Pinkton should really pick up a lot of destinations. Do I really need traffic lights in a city of like 100 people? I don't really think I do. No, see, you don't need a traffic light. You don't need them. You don't need them. You don't need them. You don't need them. Definitely don't need them. You don't need them. Look at all these traffic lights. Yeah, when you use the big roads, it defaults to using traffic lights, and that is not something I want to encourage. Especially on these, like, outskirts of town. I mean, maybe this one definitely not, this one definitely not. You can see we've got a decent amount of traffic over here, only because of the waiting. I'm not even sold on, well, yeah, that's fine. Decent amount of traffic is okay, but yeah, normally these colors would be way different. Way different, and the mod that I have makes those actually, you know, standardized somewhat to what people really expect. Take all these out. Swear the game comes in and starts adding them again. Take a whole bunch of them out, and then the game is like, oh, you want all these? Okay, we're going to change all these again. It's like, no. All right, you and you, I definitely want to keep going. Hey, we actually have some people using it. Nice. All right, so you can see we are still climbing in our destinations here. Lots and lots and lots of destinations, so our city will grow, which will then feed even more destinations. It's just sort of a it's a cycle that feeds itself to a point. And then it slows down. But Flexton itself has grown quite a bit, and then we have another big bump in growth, which is glorious. Partially made because we're now supplying even higher percentages of our construction ingredients. One thing I could do, because Pinkton also has some construction materials that it wants, not sure where, right in here, I could have a truck system going from here over to here and dropping some off. We don't really have a whole lot. 30 is all that we have over here, but I mean, it's better than nothing. It's a crazy amount of trucks that you need, because the trucks are only moving 9 at a time, which is, it's abysmal. My heavy hauling mod, I think I modded it, it's like 105 that I can move at a time. So that's some heavy hauling right there. But yeah, otherwise you need like 50 trucks in order to move the amount of material you need, and that's just, there's not enough street space to do that. All right, now one thing I could work on, I mean, other than paying off my loan, which is what I really want to do, I could double up this track here. I'm gonna yeah, I'm gonna plan, this is definitely gonna get expanded in the future, but now this is really the issue. How can we have longer trains here? The only real way to do it is to have your split a little further in. That way you can have longer trains hanging out the edge. Otherwise, if you put this like right up against the station, you're going to have a long train coming in, and half of it is going to be still in the other lane. And when it turns around, it will be in the wrong place. So that is not ideal. Okay, so now that it's there, we're gonna separate them. You and you. These are like 2,000 a piece. These signals. Train stuff ain't cheap. Let's put one about right here, then one right on the end here. Because this station is a little longer, so I didn't have to have such a huge leeway there. So you have, I believe, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then you're making some decent money. You are making some good money. Issue is, do we have enough to buy a second one of these? No, not diesel. Sorry, wrong category. I forgot what this even is. Where is it? There it is. Manage. It is a JF1. Okay, that's what I thought it was. That's what I thought it was. So buy gray this and gondola. 13, 14. Holy moly, $12 million. Oh, Lord. I do not have enough money for that. Oh, wow. do I not have enough? Okay, well, that is the thing. It's going to take a while to save up that much money. I mean, yeah, I could save some by knocking off some of the wagons, but the more stuff that I can move per trip, the more profitable the line becomes. Because we're going to get there one way or another, but you know, the profit margin, you gotta be hauling a certain amount to even make it. This guy is cruising up here again. I did change this one. He has now got a little bit more capacity, so he's moving 108 now, because he was basically breaking even per trip. With the amount of time it took to get there, he was not making me very much money. So now he's actually paying for himself, which is nice. And this is just horrible looking. Can we please get maybe one of these? That you can connect. And then, oh, really? Yeah, now he's actually making some money. We would like to buy the rights to that road. Thank you very much. No, can we not? Stop it. Stop it with all the lights. Just no need. No need for all these lights. No need for that one either. Lord. All right. Look at the people waiting over here. Glorious. My lines might actually be... No, not that one. Not that one either. Yeah, it takes a while for them to get profitable. You need to be moving a lot of people pretty consistently in order to make that work. And how are we doing on our destinations here? Yeah, look at that. Told ya. Destinations are going gangbusters. Which huge increase in our movement there. The next big step is to link Pinkton up with another city, like Wilhelm over here, and get these two talking, and that way all of the lines start talking to one another, and it starts working out. It starts making me money, and that's what I want. I want to be making money. Still trying to pay down the loan. I'd rather pay down the loan than buy another train over here. Just because not having a loan will allow me to basically just spend the money as it comes in. And with the expense of these trains, I mean, 12 million, that's a lot of money when you're not pulling in very much. But only time will tell. I think we're in a safe spot now. I think that we've saved ourselves. We have a little bit higher score. We have a little bit higher valuation. Like it's doing better. It was hurting for a while. You can see our value actually dropped right here. That was not a good time. But we have started going back. Bank balance, that's just, I'm paying off a loan, so that's why that fluctuates. But yeah, our value, that's a good line to have. All right, well, yeah, I'm going to let this run for a little bit longer and try to get most of our loan paid off. It really shouldn't take more than a year or two of in-game time to get that all paid off. And look at that, we have the ability, if we so chose, yeah, we can start moving more people, and that will really help the money situation. But yeah, if I want to do like the Flying Scotsman or something there, that is going to be those engines are not cheap by any measure. All right. Well, that's going to do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.